To light the Peterson G21 contemporary glass burner, we're going to start by making sure that our gas valve is open and our gas is on to the set. Then we're going to remove the reflective front panel to give us access to our control valve. This uses the Series 12 valve, which you will also find in some other Peterson sets, their Milivolt sets, especially some of their other vent-free sets. In those configurations, the valve is located to the rear of the set on one side or the other, and the main control knob, the black knob here, will be facing up. In our case, it's mounted down front here and facing out. We're going to begin by putting the main control knob in the pilot position. Now in our case, the indicator here is at 6 o'clock and it's labeled off right now. The knob is labeled off, on, and pilot. So we're going to turn it from the off position to the pilot position. Something that's easier for me to find the pilot position in these particular sets is if you will press the knob in as you turn it. When you get to the pilot position, you will feel it kind of slip into place. And if it's quiet in the room, you will hear gas start to seep into the pilot orifice. It's approximately 1/8 of a turn on this set. The L in pilot will be at the 6 o'clock position. So in this position, we're going to push the knob in and hold it. While we're holding it, we're going to reach over to the piezo igniter, press it in until it snaps. It's located on the far right hand side of the G21 burner. The pilot light is also located just behind the piezo igniter. Once we see the pilot light, we want to continue holding the main control knob in for about 30 seconds while the thermopyle heats up. Now if your pilot does not light the first time you snap that piezo igniter, continue to hold the main control knob in the pilot position, and every few seconds give the piezo igniter a snap until it does light. Once you see it light, continue to hold the knob in for about 30 seconds. Once it's heated up, you can let go. The spring will push it forward. Then you want to be sure to turn it from the pilot position on around to the full on position. In our case, it puts the word on down at 6 o'clock. Once you have done that, you have 3 different ways, in our case, that you can light the set. On the far left-hand side, there's a rocker switch that will ignite the set. We have a remote control hooked to ours, so with our remote, we have a 3-way switch. It's labeled off, remote, and on. To use our handheld remote, we'll leave it in the remote position. If we wanted to switch the set on, we can press that 3-way switch to the on position. Or for normal operation, what we will do is leave that in the remote position, and then we will use our remote control to fire the set up. So we'll return our front panel, leave our pilot lit, and then we're ready to go.